Hello everyone and welcome back to a brand new video of Fox Flicks On Paid's Magic. Today we're going to see if regional forms got mega evolutions. What would they look like? Let's hop in.
What if regional forms got their own mega evolutions? Let's find out.
What about the original forms though?
Hey everyone, Brandon here.
Guess
Regional
they just
forms
get
have been a
no
part of
love.
the Pokemon franchise since Pokemon Sun and Moon. Mega Evolution was introduced to us in Pokemon X and Y, but was available in Pokemon Sun and Moon. So what if
That's
in Gen
cool.
7, Game Freak had decided to mix these two gimmicks together? I mean, in Gen 8 we got regional evolutions, so what about regional mega evolutions? While
Why
we're on the
not?
topic
That
of
could be
region
kinda
exclusive
cool.
things, let's talk about today's sponsor, Atlas VPN. If
Yep,
you want to
I'm
feel
gonna
safe while
pause.
using the internet,
And we're back to
to it. A Pokemon I felt could really use a Mega Evolution is Alolan Sandslash. With a base stat total
could
of
be
just
cool.
450 and 2 quad weaknesses, this Pokemon was definitely in need of a facelift. Alolan Sandslash is actually a really cool design that just suffers from its battle prowess, or lack
Yeah, it's
thereof.
really nice.
So with Alolan Sandslashite,
Ice
it
Steel.
becomes Mega Alolan Sandslash,
Ooh.
a pure ice type. Just like Mega Aggron, I dropped a
Not
type for this
bad.
Mega to help it defensively. Both Sandslashes have great physical stats, but their special side leaves a bit to be desired. So with the now 550 BST, I would buff its attack and special defense by 20, its HP and speed by 10, its defense by 30, and its special attack by nothing. Sandslash was not
bad.
meant to be a special attacker, so let's just keep it that way. I would like to clarify, I'm no competitive Pokemon expert, so if these stats are wildly out of balance, that's why. I'm trying to make this as balanced as possible with my limited knowledge. Megas were
Don't
broken
worry, it's
anyway,
fine,
so
man.
try to
Even I
cut me a
don't know
little slack
anything
here.
about it.
Anyway, back to Mega Alolan Sandslash. As far as design, we enhanced its icicle-like spikes, giving them less conformity and trying to make them look more like icy mountaintops. To play into its other inspiration,
Definitely.
Ice Axes. Rather than just ice axes, we made it so it went full on
Ice climbers!
no, not like that. Like this. Those Mount Everest climbing adventurer types. Giving it
Oh,
these little
yeah.
icy goggles it can wear in especially grueling blizzards. Mega Evolution has frozen over Alolan Sandslash's steel spikes, transmuting them into pure ice. It is now
Not
able to
bad.
survive the harshest mountaintops all over the Pokemon world and climb them with speed and resilience.
Feels like
Another
it should get
Alolan
some
form I
kind
thought
of,
could use some love is Alolan Persian. This
weather
thing got
effect.
clowned on so hard when it first came out, but its lore and design are actually pretty interesting. Its big head is actually seen as a sign of status and wealth. It has beautiful, luxurious fur. And like
Hold on, folks. I'll be right back. Hello, everyone. Welcome back. Sorry about that. Let's continue.
most cats, sees itself as above others. It also has a fairly low BST, but has no quad weaknesses due to its pure dark typing. So
Nice.
with Alolan Persianite, it becomes Mega Alolan Persian, a
Oh,
pure dark
not
type.
bad.
A part of me wanted to give it the fairy typing based on design alone, but that really wouldn't
why
contribute
not?
anything to it battle-wise, as the only fairy type moves it can learn are Play Rough by Level Up and Charm by Egg Move, and it would give it a few more weaknesses. With a now 540
yeah, I can
BST, I
understand
would
that.
boost its special attack and speed by 35, then boost the rest of the stats by 5 or 10. With the Nasty Plot strat, this thing could be a real monster. Design-wise,
Yeah,
we
not
played up the
bad.
above others, status, and wealth aspects of its lore by making it into royalty, but the devious kind that sees us common folk as nothing but disgusting peasants.
Like an evil queen. Oh, come on. Sorry about that. We're back.
I wanted to make its velvety fur even longer since it's held in such high regard, which not only acts as a royal cape or cloak, but
Oh, I
is a
see
reference
it.
to Alolan Persian's inspiration, the British short hair cat, in which I shifted the inspiration to the British long hair cat. Thanks to Mega
Oh,
Evolution, Alolan
clever.
Persian has reached the tallest heights of luxury. Owning one is equitable to being royalty. Their fur is one
Damn.
of the softest in the Pokemon world, and is protected under law. So I wanted
Not
to
bad.
expand this concept out more than just Alolan forms, so we have Mega Galarian and Hisuian forms in this video as well.
Ooh,
With that
now this is
said,
gonna
let's move
get
on to the
clever.
Galar region. There's actually a Pokemon that got a form in this region that already had a Mega Evolution, Slowbro, which
Yep.
is actually what inspired the idea for this video. So without further ado, here
Show me
is
what you-
Mega
oh.
Galarian Slowbro, which
I
is still
love
Poison
it.
Psychic. Honestly, I'm not a huge fan of Mega Slowbro's design, so I tried to do something a bit different with Mega Galarian Slowbro.
Look at the
Instead of
shell,
getting
though.
consumed by the shell,
Damn.
the shell has become a part of its being. The Mega Man-esque blaster on its arm has transformed into a big old chest cannon, a la Iron Man. As
Oh,
far
that
as
is
stats, it would have a
level.
fairly similar stat distribution to Mega Slowbro, but swap out defense for attack, giving it 170 attack and 130 special attack. Where Mega
like
Slowbro
it.
was a defensive wall, Mega Galarian Slowbro is an all-out attacker, which goes along with its design, being less armored and more attack-focused. While the
Neat.
pseudo armor it has does protect it, it's not nearly as hardened as its counterpart. Also, can
That
I
would
just
make
say, the
sense.
fact that Galarian Slowbro can't learn Gunk Shot at all is a travesty. It would be
That
the
is a
perfect move
travesty.
for Mega Galarian Slowbro to take advantage of. The effects
look
of
at
Mega
that.
Evolution have allowed this version of Slowbro to fuse with its shell, becoming of one mind. Two minds becoming one have made it very intelligent, but two
Awesome.
bodies becoming one has made it so it takes extra time to process physical information, making its movements a
yeah.
bit slow.
I guess that would
Like I
make
said
sense.
earlier, the concept of regional forms was expanded upon in Galar with regional evolution. So I wanted to give a regional
Obstacle.
evolution its own mega. And one Pokemon I think would fit this concept really
Oh,
well
yeah.
is Sirfetch'd. It has knightly elements to it that could be expanded upon, and is just a cool Pokemon in general. So
is what
with the
you got.
Sirfetch'ite, it becomes Mega Sirfetch'd, a
Ooh.
fighting grass type. Now that its leak has been more prominently incorporated into its design, I felt the grass type was fitting. And honestly,
Not
it helps
bad.
balance out this absolute beast with the BST of a legendary Pokemon. It does learn a few grass type moves like Leaf Blade, Solar Blade, and Grassy Glide that it could take advantage of with this form.
Classic.
It also gives it 3 new weaknesses and adds a quad weakness, but it also adds 3 resistances, which I think is pretty balanced. The 100
Yeah,
points
not
added to its
bad.
BST would be split pretty evenly among its stats as to not make it too insanely broken. As far as design, we just went fully into its Lancelot inspiration and made it this wildly handsome,
Nice.
super chivalrous, immaculately dressed
Ooh, you
duck,
gotta put that
giving
on
it
one
the
of the
super gaudy,
horses.
feathery armor of some depictions of Lancelot. Most of the time, Lancelot is depicted as some kind of thirst trap or womanizer, so we definitely tried to play into that. I mean, Sirfetch'd already kind of leaned
Definitely.
into this idea in its design with its more charming looking eyes and confident appearance, so we just enhanced that. I did consider
Awesome.
making it a fighting fairy type because of Lancelot's association with the fairy world and overall flair, but the design leans too much into the grass type, and
Yeah,
it being
too much
fighting
grass,
fairy
not
would have
enough
made this
fairy.
Pokemon even more broken than it already is. With the help of Mega Evolution, Sirfetch'd has reached its true knightly potential.
Oh wait, with it having the fairy type, it would actually then be able to hunt dragon types. Really make it okay. That would have actually been clever. Well, if it had the fairy typing, but I can agree with this. 'Cause this is a good design. Maybe if it was like grass fairy, it would have been okay, but fighting grass definitely still works for it. That's good.
Potential. It will serve its trainer with honor and respect and will fight to the death for them if necessary. Now for Hisui. There is actually yet another Pokemon that received a new form in this region that already had a Mega
Sizzle.
in its
I
line
mean,
as well.
Scyther.
Scyther. We have Mega Caesar, so I figured why not Mega Cleavor? So with the
Yeah, why
Cleavorite,
not?
it becomes Mega Cleavor,
Ooh.
keeping its Bug Rock typing. So when Caesar
Nice.
Mega evolves, to me it looks like a knight, with the headpiece and generally more armored appearance. So I thought a fun flip on that is if Cleavor when Mega evolving became a Viking or Berserker. Kind of the
Ooh,
opposite of the more
not
chivalrous
bad.
knights like we just explained with Mega Sirfetch'd. With its rock typing and general design, it already gave off a less refined, more rough and tumble vibe than Caesar, which
I
I
mean,
thought played
obviously.
perfectly into a Viking theme. You can see a rock cape and the iconic horned Viking helmet in its design. That also alludes to Scyther's once rival, Pinsir, before Heracross came on the scene. Its axes have
Not
become a
bad.
bit smaller, but more sharp and refined. A reverse of Mega Caesar, whose claws become bigger and more monstrous looking. The stat distribution would be pretty similar to Mega Caesar, except its speed would be better. Mega
Oh, yeah, I
Cleavor
could
is
see
as
that.
precise as it is savage, felling entire forests with little care, all to expand its domain and grow more powerful. When
Nice.
Gen 6 came around, I, like many, really wanted to see all the starters get Mega Evolutions, especially Gen 2, which I feel like gets the short end of the stick a lot in comparison
the
to Gen
fandom
1.
have been
So
doing
yes,
that for
with the
a while.
Hisuian Typhlosion, we get Mega Hisuian Typhlosion.
Ooh.
For this design, we expanded upon
like
its
a
basis
full-on
of the Ainu
sorcerer.
goddess Kamui Huchi. She is a goddess of the hearth, and is believed to be the gateway between the world of humans and the gods. We gave the design longer hair to try to emulate Kamui Huchi's long hair, and expanded the flames
I
on
can
its
see that.
back and down to the ground to emulate a hearth. Its special attack and speed would be majorly boosted, with the rest of the stats receiving a minor boost. Upon receiving the
Not
energy from
bad.
Mega Evolution, this Typhlosion can harness the energy of the lost souls it purifies with its flames, now able to create a brighter and more searing fire. And those
I
are regional
love it.
Megas. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys next time.
Alright folks, well that is where we're going to end off today's video. I want you all to remember to like, comment, and subscribe for more, and I'll see all you folks oh wait, link to the original video will be in the description below, forgot to say that. Now, I'll see all of you folks next time. So, peace out.